Jydi. Pitäisi olla kaikki. Lähdetään pelaamaan tarinaa. Laitetaan ihan uudestaan.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles.
Niin tässä mennään ihan alusta alkaen. Yes.
This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Mä niin ootan sitä uutta Assassinia. Palataan niin juurille ja sit vielä remasteroitu toi ykkösosa. Tää tulee olla kivaa. Missäs me muuten ollaan nyt tässä? Ollaanko me Italiassa nyt vai... Hetken, missä me ollaan?
Let's go.
Mistä juoksee.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Oliko toi Alice Wonderland? Katsotaan, ollaanko me niinku semmosessa pienessä pohjassa, katsotaas. Joo, jotain tämmöstä mä muistelinkin. Ja oliko se makujuttu jossain tässä lähellä, mihin me mennään sitten? Tietenkin. En mä katso muista enää yhtään mitään. Kuinka syvälle tässä mennään? Tosta napista menee toi. Tosta juoksee, okei. Okay.
Key. You must find the key.
Kuinka tää juno olikaan? Oliks tää se...
Son?
Se... Enki.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
Okay.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Ja tosta juoksee.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Hetkinen. Ei minä näe oikein. Niin valkoista tää on. Varmaan tosta. tonne.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Okei.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond.
Ai niin,
follow
tässä
the
oli
on-screen
näitä
instructions
vaihtoehtoisia
to kill the two
juttuja.
Templars.
Okei. Ja sit sä oot tuolla, elikkä...
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Siis minne hypättävä? Ovetin mä okei. Esimerkiksi mä niinku tosta. En. No. Tonne. Ja katso, jos joutuu laittamaan vähän noita asetuksia vähän kuntoon. Jotenkin tuntuu vähän nyt, että on niin valkoinen tai koko kaikki jutut täällä näin.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Noniin, hyvä. Ja niin toi ei toimi.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Onks tää se...
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Oliko se, että mä joudun menemään nyt ihmismassoja läpi ja muuta vastaavaa, katsotaan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Katsotaan.
Good evening, sir.
Ei. Okei, se oli joku toinen assassi juttu. Sori, kattokaa mun takamusta. Sori, farttasin. Sori.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
Toinen taisi olla semmonen, että siinä oli opera juttu. Tai niinku pienempi näyttämö ja sit joutui mennä tuolta ylhäältä. Mut muistaakseni tässä ei oo.
Once, my father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Yks mä menen taaskin hiiviskelää.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
Kaikki ei niinku enää edes.
For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em. So, lack
Sorry, sorry.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Mä menen vähän kiipeilemään tänne näin. Sitä on mukaan aika epäilyttävää, että sä näet yhtäkkiä niin tässä sivussa menevän tälleen näin. Kukaan ei mukaan huomaa mitään. Ette kuule mitään. Yks mä menen taas ylös ja... Ette näe mun käsiä. Ette yhtään. Noin. Ja vastapuolella kukaan ei nähnyt mua. Niin. Väli vähän mietityttää nää. Ai niin, tässä oli tää Hold tension angle. Ai niin, tää oli. Noniin. Mä opin nyt tiirikoimaakin, tää on hyvä. Find a way across the stage. Sorry.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Käykö tosta? Yks mä menen nyt vähän näin? Ette huomaa mitään. Miten me muuten päästään pois sieltä, jos me niin tehdään jotain?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Todistaja. Saaks tuo poika nyt kaikki syytteet päällänsä? Kipakoon. Ei herätetä epäilyksiä, mennään vaan niin hiljaa tossa näin. Sorry, mä tuun täältä näin vähän.
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing?
There's a killer about. I'm staying where it's safe.
Order! We must have order!
Imbecile!
Tää ei suostu mennä kovempaa, että joudutte vähän kestämään tota.
I need to get out. I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
Ne ei varmaan päästä meitä ulos nyt, kun tämmönen on tapahtunut täällä. Me päästi. Luulisin, että niitä taas suljettaisiin paikat heti.
Rather dull, truth be told.
No, entisaikaa kai tälleen.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Ai, ensimmäinen juttu saatiin valmiiksi. Hyvä. Lähdetään Bostoniin näköjään. Tuleekaan siellä vastaan, niin tää meidän assassin. Niin kiva, kun ne laittoi remasteroituna tän kyllä. Ei oikein oo sitä Pleikka 3 enää silleen, että siinä vois pelaa nyt alkuperäistä. Jos muuten joku tietää, mistä näitä Assassin's Creed 3 näitä patsaita tai muita vastaavia löytyy, niin laittakaa kommenttia, koska mä haluaisin semmosen kyllä ostaa jostain. Mä oon koettanut etsiä, mutta kauhean kalliita on kyllä. Käydään täällä kattoo vähän näitä.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey, We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Okei, mistä on se toinen keskustelu? Onko se tuossa nurkan takana? Ja.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Okei, mennään ylös. Tosta ei pääse. Käydäs nää läpi. Mä haluan nimittäin, jos saa niin animuksen, niin 100% näitten takia, niin otetaan.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Yps. Ehkä ei oltais mentykään tonkaan juttelemaan. Mä haluan jutella täällä ennen kuin mä menen, niin juttelen noille muille.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
Okei, huojentavaa. Mennäs tänne.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place.
Saaks mä tapella näitten kaa?
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh?
Okei. Itse taistellaan.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Okei, ympyrällä otetaan niin isku vastaan, okei.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the
Okay.
captain sees us.
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
Kyllä, tos minä opin. No niin.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why's that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Näin.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
Joo, katsotaas. Niin. Ai?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't
Oops.
aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr.
Okei,
Kenway.
sininen
I've
on
had nothing but trouble since
meidän
you came
mukana.
aboard.
Okei.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
Jotenkin tuntuu vähän, että kohta puoli on kunnon tappelut alkamassa, niin yes.
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Good day.
Good day.
Ja lisää. Okei. Päästäisikö jo Bostoniin? Kiitos.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Okei. Tutkitaanpas vähän.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine.
Okei, ei tässä ainakaan ketään.
Tinned fish and biscuits.
Onko se näitten kanssa?
Try. Captain turned him away.
You looking for another fight? That it?
En.
Go away.
Okei, en ainakaan ollut. Tutkitaan nämä muut vielä. Sun kanssa kun mun pitää jutella.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs, reduce rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Okei, eli kohta puoli on pientä mielenosoitusta. Ja vielä yksi. Siinä.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Ja, ei si. Oli nopea tutkimus.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Okei. Kokkia vois kokeilla ainakin joo. Ja taas kokki on varmaan tuolla. Ja.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And
Okei,
where
eli
might I find him?
tohtori ja
Right behind
James.
you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Okei. Miksi mun tarvii mennä nyt tohtorin kanssa? No, ei si.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Jotenkin tuntuu siltä, että mä saan köniä taas.
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Okei. Hetkinen toi juttu. Pitääkö mä mennä tänne? Ei!
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Hyvä. Okei, eli se ei oo toi.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Ei, se ei saa sitten, että mitä me ollaan tähän mennessä saatu selville. Tosi kiva. No, mennään alas sitten. No. Täällä on joku juttelu vielä.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Hi.
Jaa. Se on tommonen uusiutuva.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. They're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious.
Kuka tiputtaa?
Most curious.
Ja arvokas lasti tippuu alas. Päivä 33. Mä en pystyisi olemaan noin montaa päivää tuolla.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks!
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Osat vaihtua.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ooh.
So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Ei. Saisiko vähän apuja? Osu nyt. Mä vaan heitän sitä koko ajan tossa näin.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
You'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
No, päästään ainakin pakoon noita. Se on pääasia. Mutta ollaanko me enää hengissä siinä vaiheessa?
Calm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
Hei, minne mennään? Tuolta. Sitten on äkkiä. Mitäs nyt mä en voi liikkua? Näin.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Päästään varmaan tätä kautta. Ja hetken, näin. Hei, ja sinne lähden. Venäne.
Oh, thank you.
Sinne meni. Yes. 72. Mulle riittäisi niinku 2 päivää olla niinku laivalla, niin nää joutuu menee niinku melkein 100 päiviä suunnilleen. Taitaa olla maata lähellä nyt. Lokit alkaa kuulua. Ihan hyvä. Ajattelinkin, että alkaa olla vähän hullua menoa kohta.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Ai ihan hyvä, että aletaan olla perillä kohta. Me. Mulla vilahti joku aika tossa noin, niin katsotaan, että ehdikö mä ajoissa tonne noin. Oli 30 sekkaa aikaa niin kiipeen, niin... ...50 minuuttia ja sit päästiin ekaksi alkuteksteihin. Noniin, full synchronization. Kelpaa mulle. Tätä me haettiin.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Someone stop him!
Okei, aika paljon näitä vartioita. Okei. Tätä ettei tuu ihan heti hakkelusta. Varsinkin kun en tiedä mitään näppäimiä tai mulla ei oo aseita tai mitään muutakaan täällä näin nyt.
Who knows what opportunities you might discover?
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Minne mä nyt menen? Tonne. Tonne. Noin. Täältä. Ja. Oikastaa vähän.
Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the
Benjamin.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah. If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway.
Niin onks tää nyt silleen, että 100 sivua tai jotain vastaavaa?
General store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Aikaisemmin oli nimittäin näitä höyheniä ja mitäs kaikkea näitä muita. Ja sit siitä sai jonkun pienen bonuksen. Okei. Pistooli. Ja miekka. Noin. Tälleen näin. Okei. Älkää Fintlocki. Noin. Okei. Katsotaan, tää menee kyllä opiskelles nyt vähän vielä.
We We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No. Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause, and you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Jos muistaisi tätä paikkaakin vielä pitkä aika. Mulla on yleensä hyvä muisti ainakin näistä näissä kartoissa, mutta katsotaan. Welcome to Boston.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
Jälki näyttää liihallis vähän muutakin.
This way.
Okay.
Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound.
Muistan enää noin kaalassa olevia mustelmia, sanottiin aina hiki.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
No niin, pitääkin päästä olemaan ilman niin laivaa nyt. Ova tyytyväinen. Onko tässä joku lisäjuttu vielä?
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learnt early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but, as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves, but nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. Our swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon.
Ei, vihdoinkin pääsee. Mä oon niin tottunut, että aina toi vasen tatti on niin juoksu, mutta nyt tässä on se toi R2. Ah.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
Ihan käypä suunnitella.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
Luutataan. Ensimmäinen luuttaus. Noin.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
You two, clear off.
Ai tossa on toi.
You two, clear off.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcement!
Okei. Eli sitten tämmöiseksi näin.
And you won't have to reload.
Au. Ja meni vähän niin yllätys pilalle. Mä luulin, että mun piti tehdä sillä. Oops.
What now? We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
Silleen, oops.
On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Osimies ottaa käsillä nää nyt.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Hey, Fum. This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many had to die.
Aye. Terrible tragedy, that.
Mä voin vaihtaa kuvakulmaa.
Back to the Green Dragon then. I need a drink.
Ottakaa nyt hetki. Jatkat. Come on.
Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Noniin. Kato, hyvinhän teillä meni.
Them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Älkää nyt menkää ohi sitten, come on.
In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something. Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Kato, ehdiks mä ottaa, Ei. Kuvakulma, come on. Nyt se vastauttaa. En tiedä, onko tää joku bugi vai mikä tää on, mutta tää niinku... Ei ole kuvakulmaa vaihtaa ollenkaan. No? Ai. Come on.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Nyt menkö taas siellä edellä, come on. Se on ihan mukavasti vielä porukkaa vielä edessä. No niinpä tietenkin. Ai! Come on. Näin. Tää hoitaa noin nyt tuolta ylhäältä. Lata. Mä oon liian kaukana. Lata. No. Hitto vielä. Iki otti vähän kyllä lausumaan, mutta ei voi mitään.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
Itse.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Jes, saatiin täyteen. Hyvä. Hyvä. Luulen, että tää voisi olla ihan hyvä kohta lopettaa, että päästiin Bostoniin, päästiin hakemaan toi arkku tossa noin. Ja nyt lähdetään sitten tonne. Onko se Intiaani alueelle? Lähdetään. Niin se voisi olla hyvä toisen jakson teema. Mut meikäläinen kiittää. Katsellaan ensi kerralla taas. Moi moi!